Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2. Now, as you can see, we finally explored all the rest of the caverns of these fish people, the Sauergin. We also got Sekala's tooth that enabled us to talk to the priestess and get us a sphere that will help us to talk to the prince. And that will lead us to either peace or destruction, depending on your choice. Now, to meet the prince, we need to go down here. So let's move on, shall we? However, you need to fight these Sauergin here. There's no way dodging them. We're going to attack all these with just one character. And the rest of them will be killed by our ranged combatants. If they would shoot their weapons, that is, of course. That is a prerequisite. Well, they died nearly instantaneously at the same very time. And simultaneously, and of course. Well, there goes one rebel. And we can't reach the other ones, unfortunately. Not happening. I think it is time to use some spells. That will speed up the process by quite a bit. Too bad that we don't have a spell like kill fish or something like that. Alright, killing that one. Probably like one more shot. Come on, people. Don't disappoint me. There we go. And now we shall be attacking you. And finally, you shall perish. There we go. Resting up to get all the spells back. And then we shall meet the prince. And see what he has to say. Yes, we have. Indeed. Yes, take me to see the prince of yours. Excellent. Right. By the way, he's pretty low in the voice here. Yes, they are. By the way, notice that he's actually called Willanathi, so it could mean something like villain in their language, perhaps. We don't know, though. We're not ugly. Compared to you, we're actually pretty. Yeah, pretty. So you are the one with the scales and all that glitchiness and stuff like that. Ugh. So can't you and the king come to a peaceful solution? Alright. Will I be free to go once this is over? Okay. Well, I guess that is okay. I agree to your plan. Then I shall return the king with your fake heart. What? Oh, look, we've got some spell scrolls. Also, this one needs to be in there. Also, don't question me what that looks like. Please. Do not. I'm gonna drop the sphere. We don't need that. And we don't have the tooth anymore. So that's alright. How I'd like to summon... learn this one if I can. Hakashar. Also, what? Oh, eerie. Oh no! Zenithili is going to die, so is Captain Philathus. Too bad, we couldn't save them from dying. However, we can avenge them by going back to the king. And you know what? Since the prince agreed to let us go, and he seems to think that his people will perish if this king is still going to lead them into the new years to come, then yeah, I think we should probably help him here. It's of course again a moral choice to the point. If you want to help the fish people thrive, then you can probably pick the prince. If you just want to settle this and just get it over with and don't care about the consequences, then you could probably pick the king. So I guess that both things are possible under a certain thought process, and depending on how you want to choose things, you can do whatever you want. However, since I'm more of the thoughtful kind and I think about other people and creatures, if there is a chance to do that, then I shall do so at best I can. Now, before we continue, saving up the game. Next up, talking Draconia to this one, the King Ixilthir Karl. Yes, indeed I have. Now the problem, however, is of course that, yes. Just kill them! I want all of you there on my plate! I guess he's mad. Possibly the Mad King, so how about we attack you? Alright, he's down. We attack the Royal Guard here first on the left-hand side. And then we're gonna attack the... Oh, that's actually the captain. So we're gonna pull Nalia back a little bit here, so that she doesn't die. Then we attack the next Royal Guard. Take out him over here, the Baron. Oh look, they actually don't do anything. The Prince is just going to attack the Royal Guard now, and we're gonna follow him here. And then everything will be over and settled. Indeed you are. Yes. Yeah, indeed. They will take time to, like, come back to full strength. So we'll see. Also, we get a key that enables us to open this door over here. But before we do that, let's check the bodies of them that died through our hand. Ugh, can't get to that, but I can get to the king's pile. Although I don't need the key, basically, but... Right. Now I want to see what this is. This is the Impaler +3. It's a +3 weapon, and does an additional 10 piercing damage. However, as I remember, I think this one's actually, maybe might be cursed. I'm gonna put it down there. We have the treasure open, we don't need that anymore. This here is just a basic rope, or magical rope rather. With this, we can go down to the Underdark. Also this one here is the so-called Rod of Lordly Might. This rod may transform into any of the following weapons when used. Each weapon may also change back into the rod at the user's command. A mace +2, special abilities listed here. A flaming sword. and the spear +3. Basically nothing we need, because we've got the Flail of Ages. So that's not really necessary. A level 4, level 5, and a level 7 spell, that sounds interesting. Especially because I'm going to take Defensive Harmony, going to take Protection from Chaotic Commands here, and then we shall be using a level 7 spell this time around. I believe... yeah, this has a saving throw. This does also have one, and this does also have one. Nope. This might be worth it at some point. Confusion is also a nice one. But we don't need that right now.
I stand amongst the righteous.
Now, gold has been placed in your keep. How lovely, since we are so close to our keep, right? No, we're not, actually. And we're not gonna get back there for quite a while still to come. Also, the next part will be interesting to see in what way we can speed things up a little bit, because I'm normally a fan of doing things first and then progressing with the main storyline. So once we're in the Underdark, you will notice that I'm going to do a different kind of approach to things. Normally you wouldn't know that because you don't know about quests and stuff like that, but I'm more of a fan of collecting everything first and then moving on. So you will see me doing this a little bit differently than probably you're used to if you played this game before. And that is just my kind of approach to the situation. You can do this one step after the other, no problem whatsoever, but I tend to do it more leniently. And now we climb down and we get a cutscene.
Things go well on the surface. The temple of their false god has been defiled.
I am pleased. My revenge will soon come.
We did not act for your benefit, Irenicus, though you did offer some interesting opportunities.
Yes, Matron Mother. Excuse my careless words.
Our first prisoners arrive, Matron Mother.
These two rank high among the surface scum, Matron. What is to be their fate?
Their presence sickens me. Kill them.
Perhaps it would be better to interrogate them first.
Journalist, what are you doing with these monsters? You are one of...
An odd way to question them.
Indeed, it is.
Do you not like his tone?
I reconsidered, Matron. Your command was the wiser.
Especially considering he's actually an elf. Just going to put that out there. Johnny Rennicus is an elf.
The great depths of the Underdark stretch before you, and as you adjust to the dim light, the reality of where you are begins to sink in. It is a realm of countless legends, where evil lurks behind each shadow. And though you have traveled far in pursuit of Irenicus, never have you felt so isolated. As black as your situation may have seemed, it somehow grows darker still.
Well, that's actually pretty normal when you're traveling into caves and the Underdark. But we shall see how we get out here, right? And a small video sequence as well, showing us exactly where we're at, and that this dust down there is probably not too healthy for us either. Now the first thing you will notice is that Aerie talks to
I
you.
don't want to be here. I don't. This place is death for my people. I feel as if I'm going to suffocate here.
If you're going to whine, why don't you just leave? No. I need you to be strong, Aerie. This is a harsh place. There we go. By the way, if you're not treating your party members well enough, it might happen that one of them might leave you down here in the Underdark, so that would be completely pointless to taking them with us. And then just losing them down here, especially if you have someone evil in your party like Korgan, then maybe Eri will leave. Happened to a friend of mine, actually, that he was down here with Korgan and Eri, and, well, what the... sorry, but I cannot understand your language. I'm Draconian. I'm looking for a couple of these other surfaces, you say. Yes, we need to hurry, I know that, but I don't want to skip the dialogue all over. Those are the two I'm looking for, Bodhi and Irenicus. I'll have to go after them. Come on. No thanks, maybe some other time. Right! Kuato warriors! Go die. Not sure why they would attack me here, but it seems they've smelled my scent here. Quite the one. Especially with a gnome around, I mean, he's always smelly. Especially, he's smelling like turnips. I mean, maybe the Kuato didn't even notice that, or don't know what it is, and they come looking for what smells so delicious. And they're thinking like, well, this looks like a gnome, how about we eat you, little bugger, just up and swallow you whole. Well, I'm not sure, but that's not gonna happen here. Now, I think that this one here is selling us stuff. So, how about we sell you some stuff in return? And also, you should definitely look at his spells. Why? I'm going to show you why in a second. Now, this doesn't seem like much, does it? First off, you want to take these 4 spell scrolls for sure. And then, if you scroll down a little bit further, you will find Power with Silence, you will find True Sight, you will find Prismatic Ray, you will find a Spell Sequencer. And I'm also going to take one of these and one of these. Unfortunately, he doesn't have Time Stop, but we're not too far off to that anymore. So, how about we try to learn this first? And then you're gonna take that, actually everything. I believe you already know this one, right? And you know this one as well. Good. Now I want to make sure that I learn these spells, especially the Freedom one. Lovely. Maximum. Nice. Already. Good. Prismatic Ray. Can't. That's alright. That's alright. He learns that one. Can't learn that. Failed that. Failed that. Learned that. Learned that. Good. Now we only need one spell scroll of this, of the Freedom spell, that we need to cast. Because it's a level 9 spell, we won't be able to cast it on our own. The reason why I want to learn this spell, or rather not learn it but actually take it with me, is a simple matter of being able to rescue someone in a pretty... oh no, level 6 actually it is, in a while. So we want to make sure that we have that spell scroll with us. I'm gonna put it in here for now. No one level ups, however, but that's okay. Now I want to make sure. Yes, for everyone but me. Actually, yes. Okay. Now how about you?
So happy you brought me with you. I never imagined that we would be doing such great things.
Who has died? And who is this person then?
Helping others and doing good things.
Imprisoned magically. Confined to the caverns north of here. Pity. What was he looking for? Who attacked him? Right. Now this is the quest that we need the Freedom Scroll for. A dweller in the Underdark said a mage has been trapped by the imprisonment spell in battle. He wanted to unearth a treasured trove or artifact of some kind, but was attacked. The dweller said it occurred in a cavern north of him. A freedom spell or scroll cast within the Underdark caverns would likely free the mage. Now, since we know he said something about north of his position, and I'm not sure where this is coming from, but over here is an earth elemental, so we better strike this one first. Oh, it's actually slowed as well. Oh wait, actually I'm a complete noob. I need to turn back here once I kill this one. Go back. Go back. Go back. Because we need to kill that one, but... There we go. But we need to talk to the person first before we move to those elemental altars. So, we're gonna cast the freedom spell. And then... Whoops! Here comes our mage, Vital.
For releasing me. I was sure my destiny was to end in prison here forever. I've never been more glad.
Indeed. Who were you battling here? I will consider it. What is required of me if we help him? I'm no stranger to mundane tasks. I guess so. I'll fetch you a book of rituals for you then. Where might they be taking it? Swervniblin. Alright. Very well, we shall be visiting some Swervniblin. However, before we do that, I want to show you a... Whoa! Uh-oh! I should not have done that, probably. By the way, the drow are a race where you should focus the priestesses first, considering that we actually have like 3 of them here, because they are the ones that make the most damage and especially are the leaders of their society.
I will do what I must.
Would you please consider moving out of the way so that Kelvin can move through? And we wanted to make sure that we can actually attack them here. Right. Next one would be the priestess here. And also I want to make sure that I'm not able to be feared. Next one is this one. So she can't cast any spells anymore. Next one is going to be this drow here. They're summoning quite a bit of stuff right now, but... Oh, actually there's some Nishroos. That could be bad for us. We need to take care of them first before we deal with anything else, I guess. Come on! Kill the Nishro! Oops. Is she... Uh-oh. This is very bad. Right. I guess they have magic resistance as far as I recall, so... I'm just gonna pull Draconia out for a second there. And then I'm trying to cast a fireball. Oh really? Kelden died. Oh man. Alright, Draconia, it's time for you to go in. and whack these people. Also, you're going back and casting that if we can. Let's just hope he's not getting hit by that skeleton. Yes! Wonderful.
I await your so be it.
I don't
Right, gonna pick up our stuff here pretty quickly. Now we can't change armor in battle, however we can get these things equipped. So we're gonna do that right now. Even though he has, like, armor class 4, he's still able to do things. Don't get me wrong. And we're gonna take a potion here.
Righteousness shall prevail.
Right, we've dealt with these. Now we're gonna pull these people back here. And then we're gonna deal with that skeleton over here.
Please, but I will do what I can.
Pull back further.
For the needy!
I'm glad to be of assistance. Just ask, and I'll do it.
Alright, that's that one done.
You shall suffer my wrath. Take that.
Alright, dealt with that one. Now quickly go down here
Where can I be of most
and deal with the Nishru.
I don't like to look at this.
We could barely have a druid in this composition by doing a battle res here in this battle. That's certainly something I rarely do. But I suppose it's worth it. Especially if you're going to survive because of it. As you can see, priests and standard drow are actually quite heavy to kill. And not only that, and with heavier of course I mean difficult. Oh no, wait a minute. We are going to not do that.
How can I help?
Gonna shoot the spore colonies with these. And then we're gonna kill all the Myconids here. We should be alright though. Once we deal with these spore colonies here. Alright, let's go down to this one. That's done. Let's kill the Myconid King next. So he's out of the equation. Then go for the normal ones. Also these ones in Icewind Dale were quite a nuisance as well.
I shall go forth at your command.
Well, that made it a lot easier here.
For the honor.
You can basically just wait around here and like, kill everything off. I'm gonna go for the spore colony now. So Animan can fight these things down there. And I can kill the creeps that spawn them. And now we're gonna cast one last time of Dispel Magic. So Animan should be free to attack. And that should be it. Wow! Quite a nice battle here again. Gonna save and then rest. So everything should be fine now. You're awakened from your... Oh god. Really? Oh. Hulks.
Am I needed?
Right. Time to dispel magic. They're of course not as strong as in Spellhold, but still. What? A mine for... Oh god. Oh god, Nalia.
I can do more.
If you can get away from the group...
Nothing to it.
Well, Ares stunned, that's still alright. We need to take care of him pretty quickly, otherwise he'll eat our brains. And we don't want that happen. Not one bit. Whew. Okay, everything's well and dandy now. We need to collect these armor pieces though. Normally we have 3 heavy ones and 2 ones that are at least capable to be carried by our mages. So this one is getting identified. It's a drow full plate +5 and has a basic armor class of -4. And as you can see, it will bring us up to -10. This is a drow elven chainmail. That'll not go to you because you don't need that. How about you? Rubber fire resistance, I think you can use that. Once you unequip the cloak. -1 to -2. I guess this is not really necessary, although this gives a magic resistance and casting time, but we don't need that. Another chainmail. And that's just normal chainmail as well. So we don't need that. Yes, okay. Now, I'm going to end the episode here, because we're basically done with the first part of this exploration adventure. And the second part will consist of using this globe here, whatever that might contain, because we can click on it. So, when we're back, we're going to use that thing and see what comes out there. So, I will see you all next time.